Howdy, mister. You're that one Doc Mitchell patched up, ain't you? Looking pretty sturdy for a man who had a piece of his head blown out. Well, I got time to yarn. What do you want to know? Used to be a bounty hunter, way before I started getting my grays. North Vegas. Learned pretty quick not to shit on my own doorstep, though. You were locking up people's uncles and nephews. Disaster trying to have a drink with the locals. After a while, I overstayed my welcome. Did the odd job around Freeside, too. Security guard for a couple years. Made a pretty penny from it. Now I just want to retire in Good Springs. I like to keep a few dozen miles between me and the big city. Nothing there no more anyway. Unless you break big in the Wrangler. Life's pretty good down here. Gets a little claustrophobic when it's the same folk coming in every day. But it's home now. Sonny brings in some good gecko meat from time to time, and they make their own shine, too. I'm able to lay up in a real house and eat real food, so I can't complain much. You young'uns might get bored here easy, but not me. If you catch yourself playing roulette, don't just stick your money on one color. Place one on every third number. It's my lucky strat. If a scorpion's trying to eat you alive, climb up on some rocks, and it'll run off scared for its life. Don't ask me why. Don't pass up on some Brock flower or Xander root if you come across any. You can grind them up and make some healing powder. Sometimes you get strangers sneaking into the cave just south of here. I wouldn't bat an eye if you went in for a look. If you need a place to stay, but you're low on caps, try that shack next to the big cross just east of here. Now that's a question that'll get a man shot, partner. But since you asked nicely, I'll fill you in. I'm a poker man, but I play a good game of roulette. Was drunk off scotch one night. Put a night's earnings on one bet. I couldn't for the life of me explain why, but I just felt like 9 was my lucky number. I'd had 9 shots, and I was there from 9:30. I shit you not. Twice in a row I stuck all my chips on 9 and broke the house twice. You know how much that is? 28,000 caps, partner. Don't ask where the money went, 'cause it's long been drunk. Pissed up a wall like every other cap I made at the Ultralux. Good times. Well, I could use a hand with something. It's my kid brother. Jackhole's out there chasing dead men's gold. Reckons he's some type of prospector. Boy's pretty damn good, too. Only usually makes sure to get back to town weekly for supplies and some swally. I'm a little worried is all. He finds his way into some very unsavory places, mind you. He ain't too shy to grab the deadliest pluck he can find. Darn idiot. All right, well, that's a pleasant surprise. I know he was supposed to meet some feller named Cliff in Novac. Start there, I'm sure he knows more. My brother's name is Jamie, by the way. Short little man, with a beard bigger than mine. You'll never find him without his big hunting rifle. Quickest way to Novac is on the southeast side of Prim. Up the hill and through the passage, then take a left on the train tracks. Once you head up the train tracks, you'll see an old train station. That's what everybody calls Prim Pass. It leads right into Novac. Wait a minute. I think you can get to the train station from the NCR Correctional Facility. Damn it, here. I'll stick it on your little wrist bracelet. I'm sorry I can't help you more than that. My leg gave out a couple years ago, and I find it hard to get up those 2 steps in front of the saloon. A few years ago, I was out prospecting and found a sickly Brahmin just sitting under a truck bed. Poor thing looked weak, legs all busted up. I tried to see if I could help or at least put the poor girl down, on account of me being an animal lover. But when I got close, I heard click-clack. Bastard raiders, vipers or jackals, I don't fucking know. They used the Brahmin for bait, shot a mine that was right behind her. Next thing I know, we were surrounded by a whole bunch of them. Fought them off pretty well, but a chunk of shrapnel hit me in the lower thigh. That's why I'd appreciate it if you could help me out. Lord knows I'd do it myself if I could. So thanks.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left. That crazy fool? Yeah, I know him. I also know the man never showed up here on time to pay his debts, leaving me $5,000 short. You here to pay his bill? Maybe I can tell you how to find him, if you decide to pay up. Wonderful. You know, it ain't good having to pay other people's debts. He should really work on his priorities, dragging you into this and all. First place you want to check is where he's usually holed up. It's just south of here in a place called Clarkfield. Mind the rads when you get there. Let's just say the place ain't too friendly on the skin. Doesn't stop the prospectors, though. That's all I know. You want to buy something?
Yeah, still recording. Name's Jamie. If anybody finds this, tell Seth I'm sorry. We made it down there. Old military place under the drop sites. Long way down. We used rope and Rad-X. Made it to the bottom. Radical found a key card in one of the bunkers. Said it was the last piece he needed. I went up first. Rope slipped. Burned through my gloves. By the time I got out, my hands were gone to hell. Skin just came off. Didn't even hurt at first. Now it does. Not long after, shots came from the ridge. Raiders, maybe. Or maybe Radical. I can't tell anymore. Got hit once in the gut. Been laying here since, waiting for him to come back with help. Ain't gonna make it. can I do you for? You gotta be pulling my leg, partner. What can I say? I've had this terrible gut feeling for about a week now. Knew something wasn't right. The kid was as crazy as they come, and I always knew he'd find himself in trouble. But it's a different feeling knowing he died out there. Oh man, I think I need a moment of solitude to process this, friend. I gotta find a way to bring him back to us. Oh, Lord above, have mercy. Take this for your trouble, and anything you found out there, keep it. I can't bear to look at it right now. See you around, kid.